Welcome back, Mercenaries, to Mechwarrior 5. I've been doing actually, I did like one or two missions, and we actually have a cutscene to go through. I've been playing a little bit off-screen just to kind of get things going. You've got, I want some new mechs to show off and whatnot. And the mechs we got here, they're great. There's nothing wrong with them, but, I don't think you guys want to see, like, the same mechs over and over again and just kind of, like, the kind of, like, grinding for money and whatnot. I want to have more interesting things to show. So what I'm going to do, we're actually going to see this little chat, like, with Rihanna, and then I'm actually going to be playing off-screen some more, because I know this, I listened to this already, and it unlocks a new mission, but I don't want to do the mission yet. I actually want to just kind of hit a few missions up, but I don't want to skip this. So let's hear what old Chatterbox has to say.
New contract just came in, Commander.
Oh.
But before I get to that, I've been digging for more information on the mercenary group that came after us. Black Inferno are a very nasty piece of work. Not that we didn't already know that. By every account, they operate without regard to civilian rights and protection, raiding and pillaging at will. More like pirates than mercenaries. They're also extremely evasive. I see them pop up on the Mercenary Review Board's records from time to time, but not with enough frequency to justify their size, wealth, or sheer power. It also makes tracking their movements extremely difficult. I'll keep searching and see what more I can find. Spears said he'll do the same.
Good. We all want our pound of flesh from these bastards. So, what about this new contract?
Yeah, could be interesting. Seems a group of indentured employees, part of the Apex Mining Syndicate, are being taken advantage of and are suffering under horrendous working conditions. In an attempt to force the Syndicate to the bargaining table, the workers want us to inflict some serious damage on two of the Syndicate's more critical mining installations. They believe the only language these people understand is the almighty Seabill. It's hard to argue with that logic.
Sounds like a noble cause.
Maybe, but they're ready and willing to pay for our services, and we could use some more Seabills ourselves. I've filed the mission briefing already. You just need to sign off on the operation and get us where we need to go.
Copy that.
So it looks like we're going to be doing some good guy stuff, but not just yet. I'm actually going to be recording the rest of this episode tomorrow, and until then, I'm just going to hit up some of these other random missions. Hopefully I get a new battle mech, but if not, we at least will get to see the next story mission. But until then, and back, Fox is. Big progress. Look at the new mechs. We're into the medium mechs now. I actually played a decent bit off screen, just grinded a bunch of random missions. So I'd have something interesting to show you guys. We have our Blackjack, the standard Blackjack BJ1. Over here, we've got a Shadowhawk. This is actually the mech I'm piloting now. It is not, so this is a stock Blackjack, meaning if you're new to the Battletech universe, the term stock just means as it comes from the factory, meaning I haven't modified it. This Shadowhawk, on the other hand, is not stock. I have redesigned it, because I've never really been crazy about the standard loadout for the standard Shadowhawk. We still have, of course, our Centurion, good old reliable Centurion. And over here we have a new mech, one that you did not see in the Battletech playthrough, although it is in Battletech if you have the expansion, so you'll see this mech again in the when I revisit the game. This is the Phoenix Hawk. It's a fan favorite mech. I remember back in the day a lot of people would have the gamer name, a Phoenix Hawk this or that. It's actually one of the unseen, just like its buddy, the Shadowhawk, meaning the art design was contested over who legally owned the rights to it, and for a long time they were not allowed to appear in the Battletech games. And you can kind of tell they have like a different look about them compared to other Battletech mechs, and that's because, from what I understand, the artist sold the design, the art assets, to multiple people. And back then, from what I understand, the laws regarding copyright wasn't quite as strong. And so some strange shenanigans occurred. So, let's take a look at their weapons so you can see them. The Phoenix Hawk has pretty good armor for a 45-ton mech, 288. Like, that's pretty heavy armor. So, a great addition. Like, he's not going to go down very easily. The battle mech is carrying a large laser, which is a great weapon for a medium mech to use, 2 medium lasers, 2 machine guns, and then it's got a bunch of jump jets, which I moved out. I mean, they're not going to use the jump jets, and instead we bumped the armor up. So it didn't have as much armor originally, but I buffed its armor up in exchange for the heat sinks. Overall, but it's very similar to the original design of the Phoenix Hawk. Pretty fast too, at almost 100 kilometers per hour, so pretty good. Over here we've got, like I said, the standard blackjack. Oh, what's happening? Oh, I just can't move him around here. Yeah, this is the same blackjack that you would expect. Well, it's slightly different. It's got the double AC2s, the 4 medium lasers, and all I did was... Oh, I don't want the ammo in the center torso. And then I just removed the jump jets to probably boost its armor. I don't think it had 272 armor by default. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and make that change. Then we've got the, well, this thing's under repairs, so let's go ahead and just... There we go. We've got our Centurion. Nothing different about it. I mean, we upgraded, it's got a slightly higher quality. Oh, we have the LRM Streamfire. I think the Streamfire just looks cooler. Slightly, that's what the little notch here means. It's slightly higher quality, but basically the same mech. And then finally, we've got our Shadowhawk, which is the most extensively modified of them all. Though it still resembles its default, its stock appearance. So, what we did is, the lasers are the same. The standard Shadowhawk has 2 lasers. That hasn't changed. The standard Shadowhawk has an AC5. That has not changed. What changed is the default, the stock Shadowhawk typically has an LRM5 and an SRM2, and I just don't really like that combination. I just don't want an SRM2 and an LRM5. There's no other way to explain it. So, what I decided to do is drop the LRM5 altogether and double down on the SRMs. Since this is the mech I'm using with nearly 300 armor, I'm leading the attack. I also removed the jump jets. All the jump jets are gone. And instead, what we did is we buffed up the armor and added 2 SRM4s in order to really double down on its close combat capability, because I'm either going to be leading the attack or I'm going to be, like, way in the back. So right now, I've chosen to lead the attack. The Shadowhawk, you can't really go wrong with it just because it's a really balanced mech. It's just, it's pretty fast, pretty well armored, decent guns. It's just overall a pretty good mech. Anyways, let's start thinking about what kind of mission we're going to do. So, I have left 2 story-type missions. Like, we're doing Picking at the Scraps Part 2. I don't know if these are story per se, but they're special missions. Spears says, Commander, we've received a message from the local colonists, forwarding it to you. We don't know who you are, but we are begging you to be on your way. We're just simple farmers, and we have no quarrel with you. And what we ask is that you leave us be, please. We have so little as it is, and the damage you've already caused on this planet will only make life harder for us. Please, just let us be, and we'll help you get what you and your employer want. Tell us what you need, and we will tell you where you can find what you're looking for. Nevertheless, we should press on. We have another target we need to hit if we want to try to stay afloat. Well, too bad, farmers. You know, you should have, should have beat your spears into plowshares. Okay, let's see. Where is the mission? Here it is, right here. So let's go ahead and travel over there. Gives what's-his-name a little time to heal, I guess. He got injured, probably because he's a loser, Leon did. What's that saying? Those who beat their swords into plowshares will plow for those who do not. I'm like, I always thought that was a witty spin on the old quote. So here we are, and we got ourselves a special contract. Picking up the scraps. Oh, it's a higher difficulty. It's a 15 instead. So the local farmers supplied you with the location of a nearby... Oh, so we're actually going to cooperate. A place where our salvage teams should be able to find everything on the client's shopping list. That planet's communication system all ties to a central point. Destroy the primary comm center to prevent the local militia from coordinating their defense. Doing that will buy plenty of time for our salvage teams to search the planet for what we need. Okay. It's a decent difficulty, so I'm probably going to invest a bit in... I want 8, in case we get a better mech. So I'm going to go for 600,000 C-bills, 345,000 C-bills in damage coverage, and H salvage shares. And it looks like we could drop 160 tons total, which means we can't bring everyone in. So Leon, he's hurt, so he's gonna... Oh, we got new pilots as well. Take a look at the way this guy looks. This guy has the dumbest looking helmet. I hired him just because of how dumb his helmet looks. I'm not gonna lie. So they're gonna go in, I don't know, let's bring in the Blackjack and the Centurion. That's perfectly fine. So the Blackjack runs at 64 kilometers, and so does that. So I'm gonna have to go a little bit slower because the Shadowhawk runs at 80, which is a pretty comfortable speed. 60 is kind of slow for a medium mech, but they're both focused on shooting, where the Shadowhawk's pretty balanced. Anyways, we're gonna go in. And, yep, I don't even know. That's just what we're gonna do. I'll just have to make sure I don't go too fast. The speed will come in handy when I gotta hawk down those light mechs, though.
Attention. Prepare for battle activity.
And now you get to see the Shadowhawk in action instead of always using the Centurion. You'll be able to see the Shadowhawk's
Reactor
gun,
online. Sensors
which is
online.
right out there. It is right there. You can see it on my
Weapons
left.
Online. All systems nominal.
We need to take down this planet's communication systems. Once we do that, the Former's militia will be in the dark, and our salvage team can grab what we need. Remember, it's us or them.
Okay, so let's check the map. Looks like we got three. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Okay, let's turn around and throttle up. So basically, we got to go to all 3 points. Blows. Oh, we already got enemies. Interesting. So the Shadowhawk's AC5, it's one of the most kind of standard weapons in the game. Like, you cannot go wrong with the AC5. It's got way more range than the AC10, and it fires faster, making it it's just kind of like the go-to weapon.
Enemy destroyed!
Give them the missiles and the lasers. What do we got here? Okay, they got it. There we go. As you can see, these SRMs kind of fire like a shotgun spray, which is actually pretty nice. Let me let my allies catch up. I'll go at about 40 kilometers to let them catch up. But the AC5, it's a really, really balanced weapon. It does just enough damage to do things like swat down vehicles. Oh, that was in my way. Like, it's really good at just... See, we can just pick off the vehicles with it. It can shoot down the choppers. Well, what's that? What the? Did you see that? Was that thing just like flying around earlier? You can see we can actually snipe them from well out of their range. Oh, they're shooting one back at me. See, I'm in no hurry to close the distance with them because of this. Lining up the shot. Oh, he survived it. Okay, we're gonna throttle up now. Now it's time to actually use our speed to our advantage. Yeah, I could see we got incoming missiles.
One down.
Oh, I must have ran into a rock. Ugh! Alright, so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm kind of leading the attack here, try to take them while they're not completely ready to do anything. And up close, all of these weapons are useful up close. Like, every single one of them has value. The AC5 still is good up close. But really, what we're getting here is these SRMs are really going to start messing people up close. That's the end of you. What do we got over here?
Target acquired.
It's a chopper? Oh.
Target
That's the end of him. That's the end of him.
Target destroyed.
Oh, I don't know who got him. I don't think that was my shot. That looked a little bit off. Oh, we got a battle mech here. Interesting. Now I can use all of my weapons are effective up close, and I'm just going to let this guy have it. I'm just firing everything I've got at him. I think I lost an arm. That's unfortunate. Got too close to him.
Target destroyed.
On the other hand, all I lost was a medium laser, taking a lot more damage than I would have expected.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed.
But we have plenty of medium lasers, so it's not too bad. All of my important weapons are still up and running, although the medium laser is still a good weapon. Not to throw it under the bus. Alright, let's slow down and let everyone catch up. What do we got here? I know I saw somebody. Good old Blackjack coming in.
Destroyed.
But so that mech we destroyed that really quickly. I just blasted them basically with all the weapons simultaneously, and that did a really good job. So just to show you that combination of that close combat with the double SRM4s, AC5 still plenty effective.
Target acquired. Target
Oh man, you got to lead your shots a little bit with this weapon.
Target neutralized.
Target
There we go.
destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Got it.
Tango down.
Target destroyed.
Got him too.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Got him. What I like about the AC5, it does just enough damage to destroy weaker targets in one hit. Oh, didn't overshot there. Wait, I could use the medium laser there.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Once you get the hang of leading the shots, you can definitely snipe enemies a bit more effectively. Oh, sounds like my cats are being butts. Alright, let's move on to the last objective. So it seems like the way these kinds of missions work is once you destroy the first base, the enemy concentrates most of their defenses on that first base. And I've noticed that they tend to thin out.
Target acquired.
I don't know what that is, but I'm just going to kind of shoot in that basic area to see if I can maybe get a lucky hit on them.
Destroyed.
Alright, let's throttle up. Going into combat speed. What is that thing? Is he dead? No, he's not dead yet. There, now he's dead.
Destroyed.
Got the turret. Got that turret. See, it's just taking out all these turrets in one hit. Very nice. It's just strong, just enough damage to kill a lot of the weaker enemies. And with the rapid fire rate of the weapon, it's just really, really handy for it. It looks like the target is this.
Scratch that target off the list. Alright, the system is officially offline. We're moving in to gather the supplies. Good work, boss.
Alright, let's get out of here and repair and launch the other mission. Took more damage than I was expecting. I think I just didn't treat the first base with as much respect as I probably should have. I should have been a little bit more cautious, but my allies can handle it. I'll trust them. Although, also, looking at my wireframe data, I think that side of my mech just got a bit unlucky. I think I just took a little more pressure on that side than normal. Because the rest of the mech is in acceptable condition. There's no armor breaches. Right torso could be a little better, but I think it was just the way I think it was a bit unfortunate. I think that's what happened. Okay, so oh yeah, we're up to level 6 now, and looks like the damage coverage still exceeds what we did. So we're still doing okay there. Let's see. Let's take the valuable stuff, I guess. Go right down the list. There we go. The expensive stuff. Interstellar Expedition says, we found plenty of what we're looking for. It was a pleasure doing business with you so far. Coalition of Farmers says, you call yourself mercenaries? No, you're just a bunch of thievy, good-for-nothing pirates. We'll be reporting your activities to the Mercenary Review Board as soon as we save up for Comstar's absorbent HPG transmission fees. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man. So it looks like, yeah. The main losses was the medium laser. Oh, obviously reattaching. Oh, what did we get here? Well, Commander, the job is done, and the results are all that matter. Our salvage crews discovered some surplus heat sinks, jump jets, and a lucky stash of damaged lost tech weapons. Interesting. Among the wretches, that's all for the UFOs taking. You might not have enjoyed this job from a moral standpoint, but this Star League hardware should more than compensate for those qualms. You're new at this, so we will offer you some free advice. Remind yourself that everyone is simply trying to survive. You, me, the weak, the strong. The inner sphere is a hard place, and sometimes you will need to get your hands dirty to stay alive. Hey. Oh, man, we got a medium pulse laser? What, this was just like laying around? And a small pulse laser? 4 of them? Those were, so you're telling me those were just like laying around? Like, oh yeah, we just had like some pulse lasers just laying around. Seems kind of early to get pulse lasers. Let's go ahead and get these repairs started. No armor breaches, so I don't really care about the components. Let's get the components repaired first. Lost 1 medium laser. Put on a medium laser. Kind of want to put a medium pulse laser on. What if I do that? Nah, it weighs too much. We'll mess with that another time. Okay, so we have another mission that is the Noble Cause. So this is the one where it was talking about the whole, like, working with the Syndicate or something. So hurting the Syndicate where it hurts the most, in their pocketbook, might just give these miners the leverage they need to get better working conditions and possibly something approaching fair pay. The mission is a simple ground and pound. Locate 2 facilities and do as much damage as possible. Do that and we'll help send them a message they hopefully can't ignore. Sure. We are moving into a 5-skull difficulty area now, so we're currently we started in a 3-skull. Okay, let's look at the star map. So I'm beginning to understand it better. So, although the inner sphere is really big, there's only a few places that seem to matter. This is where we started. These are known as like conflict zones. This is the Mercenary Row, a 3-star conflict zone. This is where we get missions to get money. These little, like, things that kind of look like constellations, those are the industrial hubs where you can get, like, better mechs and pilots and better deals. This is the second one. This is called Inferno's Wake. It's a 4-skull one. And then over here we've got the Apex Mining Syndicate, which is another conflict zone. And then we've got the Davion Corrida front line. Very interesting. So let's go over to, I don't know. We're gonna have to do two waves of repair, so I'm gonna jump here and then jump there. That way I'll be able to just see if they've got anything for sale. And then I can just, reactivate the, because basically if I warp there directly, I would need to pay for the, I would need to pay for repairs again anyways. You'll see what I mean when we get there. Alright, let's see what they got for sale. They're selling another Blackjack, a Firestarter Jenner, don't want any of that. I don't think I want any of these weapons either. I think we're good on everything. Actually, another AC-10 probably wouldn't hurt. These all look fine. Oh, I'll take one of these Streamfires. Yeah, those all look fine. LRM-20, I'll take 2 of those. Kind of collecting weapons as we go. Never know when I'm going to want to use some of it. Okay, so now we actually, so this is what I'm talking about. We replaced the weapon components on the mech. But now I haven't actually repaired the damage on it, so let's go ahead and do that. And now it'll take 14 days, so what I'm just gonna do is just jump to the next area. So it just let me see if there's anything I wanted to buy. And it took 13 days to get there, and it took 11 days to repair, so I don't feel like there was any kind of loss. So now that we're in a 5-star conflict zone, we might get a high enough drop limit to actually launch all 4 medium mechs into a single battle. That would be pretty cool. Let's see. Here it is, Noble Cause. Difficulty 17, so not a whole lot higher. And some of these are a lot lower, too. Look at that. Like, this could be a great place to just farm up some money. So, indentured IMC employees say, we're broadcasting under the strictest of confidentiality. This message comes on behalf of the workers and residents living near the star systems controlled by the Apex Mining Syndicate. We are literally worked to death, reduced to little more than slaves to help pad the Syndicate's bottom line. We've grown tired of the non-existent pay, low rations, and pitiful living conditions. Greedy companies like Apex only understand one language, the almighty C-bill, which stands for Comstar bills. So we have to hit them right in their pocketbook to get their attention. For this contract, we've marked 2 critical installations that, if destroyed, will hurt Apex and hopefully force them to the negotiation table so we can take back control of our lives. Now, what I'm hoping is that's not what happens, and that the Apex are like, no, we're going to teach you a lesson. That way I can get more work from these guys. That's what I'm hoping for. So I want a little more damage coverage. And a little more salvage. Give me 8 salvage. Not going to go for the extra, because, you know, like 17 difficulty, not sure what it is, but we're going to take it. Oh, yeah, tonnage limit. We can now deploy everybody. Like, Leon is kind of like our de facto second in command, so giant mega helmet can go over there. And let's go ahead and the Phoenix Hawk. Well, there you go. So, we got the full team. We're just under the tonnage limit. We can drop a maximum of 200 tons of battle mechs, and we're deploying 195. So that's... The boys are going in. I can't get over that guy's helmet. Look at his helmet. Alrighty. So the first story mission we've done in a little bit. Let's see how it goes. Whenever it loads, at least.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
I like how we can see the cannon from the
Reactor
cockpit.
online. Sensors online. Weapons
Pushing
online.
the buttons.
All systems
Oh, it's
nominal.
nice and bright. Perfect.
I suspect you're going to enjoy this one, Commander. I've marked on your map the 2 structures you need to destroy.
We already have enemies.
Along with
And they're
any
already dead.
forces in the area. Then meet me at the extraction point. Good luck.
Alright, let's get in there. First thing I want to do is take out some of these just random enemies. That's the end of him. Okay, I'm hitting the building there. That's not helping. That's a turret. Cool, we've got to secure this area. It's kind of the first goal. Okay. Alright, let's form up and begin our march. Oh, we got another target. What is that? It's a J. Edgar. Oh. Okay, we got Scorpion is shooting back at me. Where are my allies at?
Acquired.
1,
Target
2.
destroyed.
There we go. They were picking them apart. That's what I love about the AC-5. It's like just like a really good kind of like archer weapon. Wow, that guy's not dying, is he? He's got like 1 hit left. Got him.
Yeah!
I don't want to fall too far. Like, you can take falling damage. Your mech is not made to, like, bounce around all over the place. Okay, so far, so good. Oh, behind us. Oh, these smaller, these lighter kind of vehicles, they can't stand up to, like, a full lance of medium mechs. Like, we're smoking them really efficiently. Alright, I'm gonna throttle up to about, 60-ish. So that the Centurion can keep pace. Wait, which one's closer? It doesn't really matter. Let's just head to this one. It doesn't really matter.
Target acquired.
Don't know what that is. It's kind of shooting in that general area, hoping I hit him.
Target
Got him now.
Target acquired.
Got a chopper.
I got it.
Oh, we got a battle mech. Time to move to combat speed.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Looks like he's in the middle of my battle mechs. Alright, let's go get this guy.
Target destroyed.
Very nice.
Target acquired.
Who shot that? It's a manticore, I think.
Tango. Down.
That's the end of him. Get him with the SRMs.
Target acquired.
I think that's a turret right there. Don't want to get tunnel vision. Oh, another thing I like about the AC-5 and the SRMs is they're not too hot.
Target destroyed.
Okay, we're in the base now. Time to cause some damage. I don't know why I shot my medium lasers there. Wow, that thing is taking a beating.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Target down.
Come on, so-called mining apex syndicate. Where are your mechs at? Show me the good stuff.
Target destroyed.
Okay, I think this is just a tougher kind of turret that can just take more hits. Yeah, it can just take more hits. Oh, we got a mech here. What is that thing?
Target acquired.
I'm gonna let him just have it with everything. There's no way you're gonna survive all this. Gotta watch my heat a bit here. Oh, God! Okay, so now we're basically stuck. I mean, I could have probably overridden it.
Enemy destroyed.
Normally I would override it, I just forgot about it. That shutdown sequence was really short.
Acquired.
Normally you're stuck for a lot longer. Although maybe it's because our heat sinking system is pretty good.
Got another one.
Target destroyed.
Damage is not that bad, to be honest.
Target
It's
acquired.
like... Ah! I just can't hit this guy.
Destroyed.
Target destroyed.
There we go, he's down now.
Target acquired.
That can't be our target. We got a turret over there.
Target destroyed.
This weapon comes with a decent bit of ammo too. Like, it's gonna be a while before I actually run out of AC5 ammo. Hey, am I going the right way? No, I'm just out here fighting people just for the sake of fighting them. Alright. I'm gonna slow down to about 68-ish kilometers, and we're just gonna start heading to the next objective. That whole fight was, like, possibly pointless. Whoa, 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 I slid down. I didn't think that would happen. Let's see how the boys are looking. So apparently I can hit Q. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can lock onto my guys, so I can see their damage condition. Okay, so those must be like medium turrets or something. That must be why... I need to watch my left arm a little bit.
Target
Scrap that one.
low.
Oh, am I starting to finally run out of ammo? I guess I have been shooting a lot. That's okay, though. It's all good.
Target acquired. Target
Oh, man. Clipped his wings. How do I want to approach this base? I think we'll just go around over here. I'm also going to slow down a little more to let my guys catch up with me. Wait, we got something behind us, apparently. We've only fought one battle mech before,
That one.
so far. Where are you guys? Come on, guys. Throttle up, boys. Okay, we're ready to go in. I might not lead the attack this time. Might let them kind of start. Or I might, you know, take the first shot or two and then, like, back off. Come on, boys. I think they're confused by the terrain. Yeah, they're confused by the terrain. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna go in.
Acquired.
Pretty sure they want that radar dish destroyed.
Objective down.
Oh, that's it?
Nice work, Commander.
I guess we're leaving.
Give the Apex Mining Syndicate pause. And a powerful reason to reflect on just how badly they've been treating their employees.
Yeah, we're one to speak, like raiding these farmers.
I'm on my way.
Got
Yeah.
another one.
Oh, I got something.
Target acquired. Target.
Ah!
Target.
I love hitting. That's one thing I like, of just nailing those guys from long range.
Clear to board at Mech Bay #1. Welcome back.
Oh, I wanted one more kill. Okay, let's see what we rake in. Okay, for a 7 difficulty 17 mission, I mean, sure, there was a lot of vehicles, I'll give them that, but that could have been way worse. So let's see. Do you have anything to say? Okay, so we did salvage the Battlehawk, or the Shadowhawk, but we don't have enough shares. It requires 15, jeez. So let's just, I don't know, click down the list, take the most valuable stuff, and that'll be that. So we took 170,000 C-bills of damage, which is, you know, that's fine. It's not a big deal. We're playing it safe a bit. Overall, it doesn't look like no armor breaches on anyone except me. It looks like my right arm had an armor breach, but I don't think it did any damage to the... I think the laser is still functional. Noble cause. Just heard back from our employer. The Syndicate has agreed to conduct ongoing negotiations with the miners thanks to your... Really? That's it? What a bunch of losers. The payout we got will help offset some of our costs as well. All around, I call that a good day. Nice work, Commander. Whatever. Yeah, just give me money. Give me money. Money, money, money. Get these guys repaired. Repair. Repair. And let's check. Did any of the systems get damaged? No. And the structure's just barely damaged. Like, the structure's at 16 out of 18, so it just barely got through the armor. It was just starting to, so that's not even a big deal. Let's get this thing repaired. Yeah, 11 days of repair in a conflict zone, not even a big deal. Not a problem at all. So that's going to be the end of this episode. We might have more story-related stuff to do, which means I will do another episode. If we don't, I'll probably do another episode or two with these mechs as we try to find probably even better medium mechs, although these mechs are pretty good. I'd like to have a hunchback. I wouldn't mind leading the battle in a hunchback, although I don't know how good the AC-20 is going to be against so many vehicles. I wouldn't want to waste my ammo against, like, vehicles with the AC-20. At any rate, thanks for watching. That's the end of this episode. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future Mechwarrior 5 content. And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.